Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Shiny Hunting tonight. That should work. There we go. But yes, it's time to get back to hunting. And yes, we have a PALAFIN outbreak today. So I'm hoping I can get the stupid dolphin today. Also, I went through and I basically started clearing out a lot of space on my PC. Basically, all of the shorts clips, I finally deleted those. So, for those who don't remember, every time that I do a shiny hunt, of course, when I'm doing a shiny, I will have, like, the replay buffer running on in the background. And there's a lot of just random clips of just me, just, clipped as we've been streaming things. And I had to realize that I just deleted all of them after going through, like, okay, these could go for a good short, this could go for a good short, this could go for a good short, this could go for a good short. And just going through all the entire thing, and now they just deleted it, and it freed up a lot of space on my PC, so I could finally get back to recording stuff again. You know what the hell am I seeing? There was no floor. Whoa, floor. Weird. Weird. But how's everyone doing today? I want to get the stupid PALAFIN. I want to get stupid dolphin thingy. The SS Dolphin. I do know that shiny PALAFIN is purple, so that should make spotting it a little bit easier. Now I'm educated in JoJo, yes! Welcome to JoJo Brain Rot. Welcome to the joys of JoJo Brain Rot. You can never go back now. I just want you to remember that. You cannot... once you start JoJo, you can never return. I know we're hunting Finn and not PALAFIN, but we are also hunting for the final form of it eventually, so technically it is both. Also, they look identical. So it doesn't really matter. Like, you never say you're Masuda hunting for Grookey. You say you're Masuda hunting Rillaboom. You always go for the final form, the name. Hello there, Fishy. How are you doing? Can one of the mods go grab Domestic Fishy's link? How is Fishy? Okay, you're not shiny. Okay, get back to the Pokeball. Let's get this stupid PALAFIN. Well, Finn isn't. Evolving this thing is going to be a pain. I'm going to have to find someone to coordinate with it. Then again, when I go to Regional, I'll probably be able to Union Circle with Bob Dole to get it. Oh yeah, a certain guy who despises him before. Ah, yes, Mista. Yes, Mista. Well, we need to get the thing. Also, I would do it off-screen. I'm not going to evolve it, like, on-screen, because it's just kind of annoying evolving it with Union Circles on-screen. My pleasure. Certain guy who despises. Yeah, so you've gone to Golden Wind, then. Okay. You say Union Circle with Bob Dole. It's one of it's what we call one of our friends from high school. We refer to him as Bob Dole. We don't ask where the name comes from, why that name. He just he goes by Bob Dole. Don't ask questions. Stream is going good. We actually just started, Fishy. How have you been? And also, Omar, can you go grab Domestic Fishy's link, please? So doing Diamond is unbreakable. Ah. I give up on Captain. Give up. What game are you shiny hunting in, Roost? What game... Because if you're doing Let's Go, you're probably doing the catch combos wrong. Because with Let's Go, you have to keep catching. Because the shiny boost only applies to the next Pokemon that spawns in. It's not continuous. So you need to keep catching. Same ones you were part of the session. I'm not, I don't... You need to explain. Hello, Nico. Same ones you were... Oh, right! Pixelmon, not actual games. Right, you're doing Pixelmon things. Thank you very much for getting Fishy's Lake, please. Thank you very much. Is that Fishy's Lake, Alex, or no? We don't do union circles. But I appreciate the offer. But hello there, welcome in. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But we don't do union circles. It's kind of a policy we have. We've done them in the past, and they don't work well. Because also, when you're doing union circles, the spawn area for everyone is reduced very heavily, so it just makes hunting a pain for everyone involved. Yeah, jump for a hound hour after that. Union circles. Yeah. Union circles are not good, especially when you're on the water. Because they slow the game down a lot. And then when you are on the water, the game also slows down a lot. So, like, it wouldn't surprise me if the game just disconnects mid-union circle for water areas. It simply taxes the game far too heavily. Yeah, the best way of getting PALAFIN for the decks is just do it from Terror Raids. Because PALAFIN is a joke in Terror Raids. It's got the same stats as Finizen, and it can't change forms. So it is simply the best way of getting it is just do that. He's like, honestly, the way I prefer to go get King Gambit, that's how I actually got King Gambit in my other game, was I just caught it via Terror Raids. I didn't actually evolve it. I got PALAFIN the same way in that game. Because I have both Scarlet and Violet. You're not shiny. You're not purple enough. Base form, PALAFIN is slightly higher base stats than Finizen, not that much though. Only user was worth it with friends. I know how good internet and nothing better do. I honestly don't do union circles. The only time I've ever hopped in a union circle is to evolve one Finizen. And that is the Finizen for my deck entry on this game. In the other game, I got it just via Terror Raids. It is... Union circles were a clever idea. It's just the problem is they put too much of a strain on the actual game. Like, if this was Sword and Shield, where like where you have the battle transition into the battle UI, union circles would not have been a problem. It's just that the union circle taxes the game too heavily. The lack of an in-battle transition taxes the game too heavily. So you merge all of that together. It taxes the game far too much to be able to run at any means of effectiveness. Those are hacked if they're on eBay. Do not pay for those. Those are hacked and they are not legitimate. Hello there, Mike F. How are you doing? And again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I would not be surprised if at some point I get a shiny Wiglet, as opposed to like anything else I'm actually hunting for. So at least in the past couple of days, like I get shinies without even looking for them. I despise them. I despise when I don't get shinies I'm looking for. Wugtrio amuses me. Just remember, you can get your Switch bricked for having hacked shinies. They periodically check the games for hacked things, and you can get your Switch bricked. Also, the thing flopping around like that is funny. Just Magikarp flopping around amuses me very, very heavily. Got Fennekin and Twin. Good. Nice. Very nice. We still gotta get shiny hunting that one. Wiglet. Wiglet is amusing. It's like, I do like the convergent evolutions, or the imitation things. I love them. They're very amusing. Like, I do legitimately really, really like Toad Skull. Date skipper outbreak. I don't want to mess up as much as date skipping doesn't really do anything. Date skipping doesn't, because if you date skip, you can always just click reconnect, sync up to internet, and it just resets your internet back to what it actually is right now. Date skipping really doesn't do anything, and you can always just default back to connect to the internet, and that immediately fixes it. Yeah, I don't date skip. I don't believe in date skipping. But I do know the ways of just resyncing it quickly. We need wiggle wing. So it's kind of easy to get one through, like when the beach is very through. Yeah, I just haven't gotten a Wiglet outbreak yet. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of easy, like, ways of working things around. But yeah, it's, in here, system, and then, date and time. And then one of the things in there is, where is it? Oh, no, system. And then it's, like, the option here, yeah, date and time. You know, synchronize clock via internet. That just immediately syncs it up to everything. It's a pretty handy feature. But if you're, I would recommend it going for an outbreak if it's a water hunt. Water hunts suck. I legitimately consider doing Masuda method for every single water outbreak, for every single water hunt, because they suck. They suck underwater. Don't get it. Whoever made your day sad. Funny. Thank you very much, Mr. Waddle. Thank you very much. Let's get our honey. Come on, You're right close to the shore. You're an easy reset hunt. And I've gotten my 60 knockouts of you. Oh, speaking of stuff that was easier than expected. I got Master Ball tier in single battle stadium, or yeah, the Poke Portal battle. Yeah, battle stadium. And I went over 70 battles before I finally got to Masters in double battles. Why did it take less than half of that to get Master Ball in singles? I don't understand. Well, then again, people are probably playing with like Smogon team rules instead of like the actual visuals. It makes sense. I do not press the button. What? I'm doing a shiny living dex. So we're hunting everything. We have over 300 shiny Pokemon presently in Scarlet and Violet, but there's really no shiny in particular I want, in the sense of, like, I really want this shiny. It's more so I need to get all of them eventually. So, wanting a particular one is almost kind of irrelevant. As weird as that is. Yeah, we're going for every single shiny in the entire Pokemon series. Because the thing is, despite shiny hunting, I actually don't really care much for shinies as a whole. I'm a competitive battler, so I'm function over 4. Shinies are neat, but they have no special anything over than like other Pokemon. So it's like, yeah, shiny Gigalith looks really cool, but in any other Gigalith like do the exact same things. So it's functionality over form for me. Like if I get a zero, like if I get like a 0-speed Toxapex, I will use that over my shiny for competitive purposes because that's just the more optimal one to run. I will never sacrifice competitive viability for style points. Yeah, I know. We know Lumion. She was in the SGL. We know Lumion. She's a friend. I do not accept shiny trades, but I appreciate the thought. True will. I appreciate the thought. I actually have a plan for when it comes to shiny hunting Eevee, and that plan is we're actually going to be shiny hunting Eevee in several different games via several different methods. So basically, we hunt one Eevee via one method, we hunt another Eevee via a different method to evolve into the different forms. Yeah, I have a plan when it comes to those. I dread shiny hunting Eevee. Like, shiny hunting Eevee will be worse than shiny hunting for Gimmighoul, where I already have the Gimmighoul family shinies. But Eevee's just gonna be a pain, because there's so many of them. Yeah, Rillaboom is coming, but here's the thing, we're not gonna do Rillaboom raids. Because I already have my shiny Grookey family, and the Rillaboom raids are going to be a joke. They are going to be very much a joke. Just bring in Annihilate, Drain Punch, Defiant, and it's gone. Also, Corviknight works super, super well. Indeed, your body is ready. My body is ready like Reggie Fils-Aimé. Registeel wouldn't be bad if it wasn't Registeel. Hey Riddler, how are you doing? Thank you for subscribing yesterday. Can one of the mods go grab Riddler's link? Thank you very much for that yesterday. Let's get this PALAFIN. Finish it. Well, we need to finish it, now we need to get the PALAFIN. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But yeah, the Rillaboom raids are going to be a joke. They're not going to be hard at all. But unless they give it, like, Swords Dance, and it, like, stacks up 2 Swords Dances immediately, I don't think there's anything Rillaboom can do to make the fight hard. Do you play doubles or do you play singles, True Blue? Because PALAFIN in doubles is very not good. It's actively a detriment to your team. It actively benefits your opponent if you use PALAFIN because it's a big information tout. Always happy to, when my channel was small, actually a little over a year ago, that the shout out from others sustained the entire channel. Yeah, PALAFIN is good in singles, quotation marks, but its main issue is that it is a massive information tell to the other person. You know they are going to either flip turn, hard switch, or if they're running eject pack close combat, use that to switch out. Which means that turn, you can basically have free reign to do whatever you want. And in doubles in particular, that is a huge amount of information you're giving away. Like, you lead PALAFIN, you essentially give the other person the entire start of the game. And when VGC games are measured in less than 10 turns, that is a huge edge you are giving them. I'm not spoon-fed. I am not spoon-fed, Kayla. We have established I am not spoon-fed. I literally just edited a short where I explain why I was not spoon-fed. What are her facts, That is true. That is also very true. Also, so does Gazrodon. Chad Strodon. Yeah, the funny thing is that with Urshifu existing in the game now, it's kind of just Palafin, but better. Because Urshifu is basically everything Palafin tries to be, while having automatic defense bypassing. It cannot be intimidated. Well, it can't be intimidated, but it bypasses any form of defense boosting or attack dropping. Bypasses reflect. Bypasses protecting moves. And also is resistant to stealth arms. Yeah, Urshifu is crazy. The thing is, I used to hate Urshifu as a Pokemon. Like, I despised that thing. And now, I actually legitimately really like Urshifu. And a large part of that does come from I've been using it more in VGC. And it has been getting me a lot of wins. And I generally look more favorably on Pokemon that win for me. That's why I love Gastrodon. Urshifu is broken always. But the funny thing is, it's not really that broken. It's only its Surging Strikes or Wicked Blow that do the auto-critting. And that is actually very, very, very exploitable. When it comes to something like Gastrodon almost completely shuts Urshifu down. Especially Rapid Strike Urshifu, it basically can't touch Gastrodon. Shell Armor, there's a reason why Shell Armor Hisuian Gudra is overtaking Sap Sipper Hisuian Gudra. Specifically because you can't crit Shell Armor Gudra. So it just sets up Shelter or Iron Defense or whatever defense boosting choice is. Urshifu cannot break through it. And then it just body presses or Thunderbolt Urshifu into non-existence. There's a lot of ways of getting around Urshifu. Which is why I really like it. Like, because I used to think Urshifu was like the most broken thing in existence. But the more I've been using it, the more I'm realizing, yeah, it's got a lot of limitations. It's also a lot slower than you'd think for it. It's less than 100 base speed, and that sounds like a lot, but we're in sort of the modern day of Pokemon where if you're not base 105 or faster, you're not fast. You need to be 105 or faster. You know, it's like, it's very telling that Garchomp used to be one of the most powerful things in existence because of its speed. And now, Garchomp is no longer the benchmark for a sweep. That's terrifying. My favorite Pokemon is Metagross. Favorite Pokemon to use on a team is Togekiss. Because RNG, 60% chance to give you a bad day every single turn. You throw out that Thunder Wave Paralysis, throw out that Serene Grace Air Slash. What are you gonna do? You got a 70% chance to not be able to move that turn. Have fun getting flinched. I love that. There's a simple pleasure that is just Togekiss flinches. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Hannah. I do not play Fortnite. There's only about, like, 4 games in existence I do not play on principle. One of those 4 is Fortnite. Interesting. Yeah. People probably aren't doing specific giveaways for Shiny Palafin unless they are hacked. And those streams are gated behind paywalling. Like, Shiny giveaway bot trades are the biggest scam. They are hacked and they basically paywall. So you need to basically pay someone a certain amount of money, and then they will do the trade. It's like, it is a scam. This is one of the reasons why I hate Jenny. Minecraft. You're close on 3 of them. You're wrong on Minecraft. Minecraft, I don't play because I do not have the creative brain cell to be able to appreciate Minecraft. But the fourth game is Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, I mean, granted, with Grand Theft Auto, it's like for different reasons than the others, but yeah. No, I do not accept trades from people for shinies. The point of the shiny living dex is for me to hunt everything myself, and just accepting a shiny trade would kind of not be the point of the shiny hunt. It's more about the hunt itself, rather than like the actual simply just having a shiny is kind of the thing. Which for a long time I really didn't understand, because again, I'm functional to form. It was like, no, it's about... It's the journey, not the destination, is like the best way of summing it up. It's not about having the shiny, it's about the journey to get the shiny. Is what you end up needing. Because otherwise, it's just a regular Pokemon. You know, there's no significance to it other than just it's a different Pokemon. I thought about it trying to get shiny living deck. Yeah, it's an undertaking. We've been doing it for probably over 6 months at this point. It takes a long time, but we're working on it. We're making progress. We have over 300 Pokemon in the dex so far. And this also is including the Pokemon from, like, other games. Like, I have a shiny... Excuse me. Like, I have a shiny Ditto in my Sword and Shield. I have a shiny Salazzle in Sword and Shield. I have a shiny Frostlass in Sword and Shield. Yeah, I already have shiny Ditto. You don't have shiny Litleo yet. That's... There's a few Pokemon I don't have shinies for yet that when I finish my outbreaks for the day, if we finish the outbreaks for the day, I kind of go and start hunting those. Like, Litleo is kind of one of those. I don't know if you are patience to shiny hunt. We got dad jokes here. We got dad jokes. And we love dad jokes. Ah, those are the source of my strength. That is the source of my power. Unaware Clodsire, I don't think of it. Unaware Clodsire is fun. But the problem with Unaware Clodsire is that it doesn't benefit. Unaware Clodsire does not ignore its own debuffs. It ignores the buffs or debuffs of the target. So that wouldn't really do well. There's nothing that ignores its own debuffs. The closest thing to that would be, like, I think Chip Away. But I think Chip Away is only dependent on the opposing side's buffs and debuffs. Because Unaware is when the target is boosting. You want competitive, or you want defiant, or you want contrary when the enemy is debuffing you. Just let me get Lilio, 7 minutes, no sandwich. Yeah, that's the thing, True Blue. Shiny hunting is a lottery. You can get something in like 5 minutes, no problem, without any boost. Like, I literally stumbled on a shiny Gulpin day 1 of playing this. No shiny charm, no sandwich, no absolutely nothing. Then, when I had shiny charm, encounter, and shiny sandwich, I spent over, like, what was it, 10, 11 hours shiny hunting for Karkadet. Nothing. It is complete RNG. Like, the biggest encapsulation of that is when I was shiny hunting for Ho-Oh in Dynamax Adventures. Almost 700 Dynamax Adventures, a year and a half of shiny hunting that thing, before I got it. Smash Cut, Shiny Rayquaza, Dynamax Adventures, 13 DAs. And then we got him. It's just random numbers. There is no consistency with shiny hunting. It is all up to random numbers. And that is the large part of the appeal. Is you never know when you're going to get the shiny. That's why I say like, it's more about the journey to get the shiny rather than the shiny itself. Is the value of the shiny. I don't think that's shiny. Yeah, no, it's not shiny. See, you're very funny, Kayla, except that is how you get banned. That is how you get the banning hammer. You know how Ash enjoys ban hammering? You have not yet seen me when it is time for the banning of the hammering. Hello there, Rosie. Nice new icon. Kind of shining in 30 minutes ago into loading the game open. Yep. Yeah, again, it's complete randomness. It is complete randomness when it comes to shiny hunting. And that's the fun part. Hey, Gyarados Outbreak. Fun. The angry rage noodle. The rage noodle of rage. Blorb is always here, Rosie. If anything, you're the one following Blorb. You're banned. You indeed did hear ban, Hannah. You did. You did, Hannah. My attack, Hannah, is waiting. Also, Hannah, why do I feel like you joined during the Fossil Fighters things? Like, I feel like I distinctly remember seeing you for the first time in chat during something involving Fossil Fighters. Maybe it was Fossil Fighters Champions, like the premiere or the finale of that series. But I think I remember you were here for the Fossil Fighters things. Maybe. He's like, I exclusively remember that I will always remember Silva Sentry. She is the original. She is the beginning. She's been here since the start with the Fossil Fighters things. Those who don't know, I love Fossil Fighters. I love that game. And Fossil Fighters Champions. And that was the first thing we ever streamed on this channel, was Fossil Fighters. Not proud of those streams. That was before I knew what I was doing. That was like a year before I knew what I was doing. But it was fun. And it was the origin of everything. We all hate auto-run. We all hate auto-run. Also, sandwich is now done. No shiny on the first sandwich. Turn the game off and start again. Judging by the name Fossil Fighters, it sounds like a game where you have $5. Exactly! But see, here's the thing, Blorb. Here's the thing, Blorb. We have a Let's Play of it. You will enjoy it. There's also aliens, ancient sorcerers, magic, some epic music. Some epic music, which... you know what? If I still have Tremolo Hunter on my PC, I'm going to have you guys just listen to the absolute gloriousness that is Tremolo Hunter. If I can find it. Text, image, slideshow, window capture, audio, application, instant replay, audio input capture, Dang, I can't find it. Chat, tip, credit, sponsor, media. Media? Will this work? No. No, that would not work. Like, I had a thing before where I could do it. There's a way. General media file? Yes! There it is. There it is. Yes! Basically, this is a song from Fossil Fighters. It's a great song. Love it. Oh, crap. Love it. Tremolo Hunter. This is the music that plays against, like, the villains when you fight them. It's great. Song is bops. The song is a bop. Love it. It's a great song. Absolutely glorious. Also, I'm gonna clear out this Skimule. It's like, it's a great song. I love it. There's a reason that was the outro for that entire series. It's a great song. That song is indeed very interesting. Although there actually is an Axolotl Pokemon. Wooper is an Axolotl. Also Mudkip. Yeah, Mudkip and that are both Axolotls. Tomato, 2 servings of cucumber, and onion, and a green bell pepper, and then 2 bitter herb mystica. Go. Mudkip. We have Axolotls of the aquarium near Toronto. You know, I might be going to Toronto, depending on some travel plans, because there's a regional that's going to be hosted in Toronto, Canada, and I might be going there. That is within driving distance. You know, when I say within driving distance, I mean within several hours of driving. But yeah, another regional that I look forward to going. That'd be pretty cool. But I mean, the other thing is, I mean, you could join the other thing. It'd be fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that regional, depending on how travel things go for it. Because I would like to go to that. So that way, I can get more CP for the CP is champion points. It's basically what you CP is what you earn when you compete at regionals and you compete at various competitive events. And you need, I believe, 300 champion points to qualify for Worlds. And that's the goal. To qualify for Worlds. Hello there, Gamer Hints. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. And again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Wait, what are you taking out of context? There's a lot of things that we say that could be out of context. So, you're gonna have to specify. Also, that Gamer Hints also is a content creator. So, if you guys wouldn't mind sending some support over to them, if you'd like to help support other small creators, that would be delightful. Let's get back to shiny hunting Finizen. We still need 2 of these things. Still need 2 of them. And yes, I have shiny Zacian and something like that. The reason I only have 4 Pokemon, it's because I keep extra spaces in my party, so that way when I get the thing, I can just immediately sort. Because we've been finding a couple of duplicate shinies as of late, and it's a little more annoying to have to comb through all of my boxes to get and sort all the Pokemon, because I keep my shinies that I have the living decks separate from the giveaway shinies. The giveaway shinies are... I can show them right here. The giveaway shinies are any shinies that are just like my spares that I don't need. These are not shiny. These are sorted for counter Terra Raid guides. But, like, everything else in here, from the Psyduck to the Iron Jugulus, those are shinies that are duplicate shinies, meaning I already have that Pokemon in the shiny living dex. So I have no use for those shinies, which means that they're given away. We do a shiny giveaway stream whenever that box fills up. And also, you know, depending on when I can bring stuff over from Pokemon Go again. And then we just trade them away to you guys, because I would rather give them to a home that can appreciate them, rather than have them just sitting in my PC box just gathering dust. I would rather give them a home that will value them. Oh, True Black's model, you will get along with Ash. She loves Pikachu. Can someone go grab Forehead Queen Ash? There's a fellow fan of Pikachu here. I also do have the shiny Zacian and Zamazenta, as well as Eternatus. That shiny Zacian, by the way, gonna be the headliner of my team for EBL Season 6. That thing is going to be the flagship of my victory this season. When we go for Sly's head, and we just decapitate his Zygarde. I am out for blood this season, after him beating me with that coward tactic of Substitute Endeavor Mamoswine. I take that personally. I take that nonsense personally. We're going for the head. We're going for the head on that. I mean, but first we gotta get past Doorman and Gyarados. And Eternatus, but like, Gyarados is the big worry. Gyarados is the bigger worry. I feel like you saying you want to get the champion points and abbreviated the stream clips is estimated. You want to contact the other. Okay. Well, CP is like the thing. I don't think he has yet. I know he's gotten like, I think 10 shiny males so far. At some point, he's gonna need to give up. Like, again, I think the funniest part is, I would say Charizard is probably the best. When it comes to an in-game playthrough, I prefer Charizard, because it just brute force damage. Granted, early game it struggles. Charizard has probably one of the most lopsided early game matchups, where everything is just hard bodying it. But also back in the days of the physical specials, that also really struggled. So there's that. Granted, my only experience with Kanto is Let's Go. So, there's that. But I'd say probably Charizard. Get 10 shiny mail. Yeah, 10 shiny mails. Like, the funniest thing is going to be Season 7 of the EBL is going to roll around. He's not going to get the shiny female Sprigatito. But he's going to get Sprigatito on his team. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm calling it, he's going to get that. I'm not going to get the shiny. Why is I not get shiny? Because he simps for Meowscarada, that's why. Sly's a simp. There's the PALAFIN! There's the first one of them! Got it! That's one down. One down. That's delightful right there. Again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like. Sly is a boomer. Sly is a boomer indeed. He's a boomer and he's a simp. Simply simps. Finizen the Arrogant. Oh, if that is not the most apt thing in existence, I don't know what is. Always happy to. Always happy to do that, Gamer Hands. I'm always happy to help support other small creators. Purple Dolphin Street. Purple Dolphin Street Prison. Exactly. Exactly. That's a JoJo reference. That is a JoJo reference right there. Well, the thing is, we need 2 of them. So, we need one for the Palafin and one for the Finizen. The funny thing is, I don't care for Stone Ocean. I vastly prefer all of the other series. Stone Ocean is by far my least favorite. I think a large part of that is I don't care for Jolene as much as I like... Like, Giorno's awesome to watch. He just doesn't give a fuck. Josuke is a dunce, but also... Like, Josuke is a lovable dumbass. Same of young Joseph. Jotaro is just awesome. Jonathan is just absolute, like, all that is wholesome and good. JoJo haters leaving Earth because the world is JoJo. JoJo. I mean, like, I don't take it quite that far, but, like, I just enjoy the series. It's like, I enjoy watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because it's just funny. I mean, also, I like the music references. Oh god, drop the meat. Oh my god, that's great. It's like, So, please tell me if I'm wrong on this, but do you not agree that you think Chris Evans would make the perfect live-action Jonathan Joestar? Like, he's kind of got the same general disposition as Cap. And we already know he can just absolutely nail playing Cap. Because he's gonna be mad, yeah. He would. Then again, yeah, I think he could do it. I think he could definitely pull that off. But yeah, I enjoy. Just like that's like just an amusing thought. But yeah, but then again, like I feel like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a series that would not be well adapted into live action. Yes, only mods or administrators, aka me, can post links. It's to kind of prevent the bots from invading. Yeah, it's weird to think that it's been 2 years since the bot apocalypse, and then it's just the bots went away. The bots are no longer an active threat, which is weird. I'll listen to that after stream. I'll listen to that after stream a little. Can't listen to actual songs live because then they will get copyright struck. Yes, there's a music sharing thing on the Discord that you could post that link in. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what a W song means. I am a very smooth brain when it comes to like modern slang and lingo, because I tend to talk by the dictionary. I was raised to use proper English words, not made-up slang words. I call it a sheltered existence. That would equal an No, Eric, go away. You already shiny hunted you. We got you on... We got your shiny when you weren't even in an outbreak. You shoe. You shoe fish. Okay, bye, Stephanie. Okay, bye-bye. See you in a bit. We'll probably still be live by the time we get back. Yeah, we've got like 20 minutes left on the sandwich, and then we're probably going to go to another sandwich after that. But after this, I'm probably going to get back to recording some more Metroid Dread. Which, side note, if you guys haven't watched the Metroid Dread premiere, watch that. That took that singular episode of Metroid Dread to get that entire thing put together, to reuse all of that commentary. That was about 6 hours for that one video. Keep in mind, there's 22 of those files. There's 22 files that I have to do that same thing to. So we may need to cut this stream like about an hour and a half or so, because I need to go back and I need to start working on those, because the amount of storage space that all of the Metroid Dread files are taking up is huge. Because that game already has larger files. That game already has larger file sizes than any of the other games that we've recorded for the channel so far. And I need to go and essentially re-record the entire game twice. So, one instance of Metroid Dread to do that series takes about 3 times the space on my computer of a standard Let's Play. Because every file is about a file size and a half larger. So now, I double that, so it's about 3 times the computer storage space, which is just eating up my data on my computer. But we're slowly working on it. I play both Scarlet and Violet, but my preferred file I play is actually Violet version, and the entire reason for that is this is the one I just happened to be playing. Because one of my friends, we always play the opposite versions. Like, I have both versions. I have my Scarlet one right here. And they were playing Scarlet, so I played Violet, so that we could trade each other the version exclusives easily, and then we would swap to the other one. But I had the most progress already in my Violet version, so when it came time, I was like, I'll just import my stuff from Scarlet over into Violet, and then just have this as my main file. Which is funny, because I actually like the past paradoxes a bit more. Well, not a bit, a lot more than the future paradoxes. But a large part of that is competitively. I just love Roaring Moon, love Fluttermane, I like Great Tusk's design, I think it's pretty cool. Slitherwing, love Slitherwing, good boy. Goodest of boys, Slitherwing. But yeah. Yeah, they take a while to outbreak. Tip for if you're date resetting for outbreaks: if you go closer to an area, your odds of getting an outbreak into that area are higher. So, like, if you go, here, and then you do the date change thing, your odds of getting an outbreak over here will be higher. So, that's a little bit of a tip, because the way that I learned that is, if just the date changes, the game tries to force an outbreak to where you are, for reasons. The way they have outbreaks programmed is very stupid, but it tries to force an outbreak near you. Also, Blue, can you kind of tone down the caps? Like, we do have a rule about caps. I don't like kind of being a hard ass about it, but tone down the caps, please. Yeah, I don't use date resetting, so I can't verify from experience whether it works or not. But I will say that is what I have heard from people who have done the date resetting, that, like, it doesn't guarantee you'll get an outbreak near you, it just gives you better odds. And the way that the game does outbreaks is it doesn't pick a Pokemon and then say, okay, this thing is going to outbreak, and then they assign the place to outbreak. No. No. It picks an outbreak is going to be on this route, or this area, and then it tries to cram a Pokemon into that outbreak slot. Which is why, every single day, you have a 25% chance of getting a Flittle or a Rufflet outbreak. Because they are in almost every single route in the entire game. It is infuriating. But I've already gotten those shinies, so I don't need to deal with them. Do the sandwich, chat. Yes! Also, sandwich power helps. But they're also looking for an outbreak. Because when it comes to water hunts, it is not worth doing a hunt in the water unless you are using a non-water type sandwich. Like, unless you're doing, say, like a poison type sandwich, hunt for Marini. I would say an outbreak is almost mandatory. Because water hunts can suck an egg. Well, it's a water balloon, but you get the gist. You get the generalized gist of how much I loathe water hunts. Which is weird, because I actually do legitimately enjoy swimming. I used to swim in middle school, before the hydrodynamics were lost. I will not elaborate, but I will let you come to your own conclusions. I live out of context. Out of context is fun. Out of context is the only context that matters. I'm so here to draw in right now. Okay. Okay, Rosie. I can't swim even though Axolotl. I mean, do axolotls really swim? I thought they just, like, walked along the floor of the, like, the body of water they were in. They didn't, like, swim so much as, like, they walked. Because, like, they're amphibians. They can breathe in water, right? Oh, also... Yay! Streamlabs work. Yeah, YouTube has been kind of having a little bit of an aneurysm when it comes to things lately. YouTube's consistency... The only thing consistent about YouTube is that it's inconsistent. It just doesn't work. Again, YouTube is literally an elder god. It's a Lovecraftian horror god. But just don't think about it too hard. It's easier on your brain. It is easier on your brain if you don't think about it. There's a lot of people who I know don't know how to swim. It's a learned skill. There is. I mean, I knew people who live out in the desert and they don't know how to swim. Like, it's a thing of just exposure to, like, by instincts, we know in air quotes how to swim, but it's like, it's more like a thing of experience swimming, like swim on command, or gracefully swim. Yeah. Like, I learned to swim when I was young as well. It's something that, like, we know how to swim instinctively, but knowing instinctively and actually being able to swim are two very different things. I have Kirby. We love Kirby. Yeah, I don't really know anything about, like, how quickly I develop, like, reading and learning and writing and stuff like that. Granted, my handwriting nowadays is still complete garbage, so probably would have been better if I started writing when I was younger. Otherwise, my handwriting is terrible. That is one of the worst things about me writing my scripts for videos out by hand, is I need to go back and reread my handwriting. And I cannot always decipher my handwriting. Not fun. And some of you may ask, why don't you just type it on a Word document or something? We are violently non-typing. I don't like typing up Word documents. I'm a very slow typer. I can write much faster than I can type, which is good for, like, writing down ideas. And you say, well, you could write down a thing, for a script, and then type it up. Yes, that is true. But that would require typing out a script after I've already handwritten it. So what's the point, then? You didn't miss anything. Yeah, it's more because I can't read my own handwriting at times. I've gotten better to slow down my writing so I can decipher it later, but it's still not easy to read. Oh yeah, right. I think you missed us getting a shiny. I think. We got a shiny Finizen. Legible, but wow. Yeah, mine's not too wobbly and uneven. It's like generally pretty even, consistent in terms of size. It's just not legible at all. Oh, okay, you were here for the first shiny visit. Okay. Then no, we didn't get anything else. You missed nothing else in the intervening time. Oh my gosh! And then you came back right when we got a shiny again. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that is delightful! I love it! Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, guys. This is a good day. This is always a good day. I honestly don't use my Master Ball. Not marked. Alert the sounds, bold by nature, Palafin the arrogant. Lord. Nice. Nice. Probably never going to use him competitively, because I don't care for Palafin competitively. But we've got Palafin. We've got the Palafamily. Palafam. If you were a gym leader. Ooh, JD Logatron. That is a glory. DJ Logatron. That is an amazing name right there. Just, can we take a second to appreciate that name? That's a fantastic name. But if I was a gym leader, it would probably be rock or ground. Or steel, but probably rock or ground. That is most likely what I would go with. Gastrodon! We love Gastrodon. Gastrodon is friend. Gastrodon is very friend. Picnic. Check the out of context Discord. I will indeed check the out of context Discord. I will indeed check the out of context Discord. At some point we need to get shiny Wug Trio. Wug. Wuggle. Wiggle. Wug Trio amuses me. You didn't use it in a playthrough, but maybe when I eventually do the file I play with the Sprigatito as my starter, I will use a Wug Trio on my team. Because I do still need to do that playthrough. Because anytime I play a Pokemon game, I will always do at least one playthrough with every one of the starters. So, like, I do a playthrough where I use Skeledirge, I do a playthrough where I use Quackball, and I do one when I use Tito, Masquerado. So you could use all stars. Also, I can use 15 different Pokemon in the entire region. So, and I still need to get on that one eventually. I'll cross that bridge when the time comes. That is a future Maxis problem. And as we all know, pushing off problems to future self is the best course of action. Except not really. That's not a good strategy to do. Not a good thing to do. I'm so tired, suddenly. Guess maybe that this actually is going to be our final sandwich. Why am I so tired? Completely forgot about the fact I did literally 5 hours of editing today just to clear out the PC. Dumbass. Yeah, I think this is going to be our last sandwich of the day. I spent a long time today staring at my PC screen to just delete all the files I don't need anymore, so I could get more storage space on the PC so I can actually record things tomorrow. So I think it would be a good idea to probably end off after this sandwich so I don't, like, overtax myself, because the last thing you want to do as a creator is push yourself to that breaking point and then move forward. Like, pushing your limits as a creator, to stream longer, to record longer, is not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing to do that. Because, again, you can create more stuff for longer. Like, you have a new limit now. Okay, well, let's try and push a little further. Let's go try and do, stream a little longer, record a little bit longer, do a little more. But going too far beyond that can be problematic, because then you get into burnout territory where you need a day off, or you need just rest time, and then getting back into the swing of things after the fact is a little difficult. You kind of are a bit. We stream every day at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, aside from Tuesdays, where we stream 5 hours earlier. And that's because I do a voice call with my dad on Tuesdays at the time I am normally streaming at. And I love you guys. It's always great to, talk and stuff with you. But I love my dad. And family comes first. Family, always number one. But yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when we go live. Our uploads go at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for those of you who would like to watch more Metamaxis nonsense, exclamation point playlist will bring up our playlist series. So if you want to see me being an absolute dumbass on recording that you can rewatch at your leisure and point out when I'm being an idiot, we have playlists of that. We have many, many recorded series, including one Metroid series where I fight final bosses slightly drunk. So if you want to see Drunk Maxis, there's a series we have that in for the final 5th of the series. You guys will enjoy that one. I know you will. Team would be Kila, Watchall, Talon, Flamigo, Flying Terror, Dice. Flamigo does not get the love it deserves. Flamigo amuses me. I thought it was dumb at first, no. It copies the ability, it copies the stat boost of its ally. It's literally Flamingo Friend. I love that. Just realizing that one little thing about its name completely changed the thing, and I actually really like it now. I actually am a big fan of Flamigo. Have not used it competitively. Possibly plan to when Zacian comes out. But that'll be fun. We also have Shiny Flamigo. That was actually one of the shinies we got accidentally while we were Go-Goat, frick off. Yeah, Go-Goat's the big one. So like Skidoo? Yeah, no, Go-Goat. Skidoo's the small one. Small. But yeah, actually, speaking of shinies, it's time to show off our shiny collection. Most of it, at least. So basically, boxes, this box, so box 5, up to box 13. All those are shinies. So any spot you see, like, a void, like these, I have the shiny that goes in there. It's just that Pokemon is on one of my competitive teams, meaning between box, 1 and box 2 and box 5, they're in there somewhere. Box 2 and box 4, they're in there somewhere. Because they're used for battles, and, like, my battle teams are in a separate area. I have a weird way of organizing my PC, but it makes sense to me. It doesn't make sense to everyone else, but it makes sense to me, I guess. But it is raiding time. And people are shiny hunting and also doing Terra raids for Rillaboom. The Rillaboom raids. Let's go find someone to raid. Who do we raid? Who do we raid? Is Vandy not live? Why does it say Vandy's live? Why does it say Vandy is live when he's not? Weird. YouTube being weird. Can't get Jim Powell in my game. Do you have all of the stakes? Do you have the stakes? Because that is a potentially problem. Let's go to Gunthin. Larry is great. We love Larry. But let's go raid Gunthin. And again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. He is doing the Rillaboom Terror raids. So let's help him out. Let's roll the goalie out. Bye, everyone. See you tomorrow.